Ready? Breakdancing Robot here with Brendan Graham of King City and various other artwork if you can find it on the internet. Hello Talk, Escalator, and Perverts of the Unknown, right?
Yes. Half of it respectable comic book, the other half low-class pornography.
Which is good by our standards. So King City was an original graphic novel on what label again?
It was Tokyo Pop.
Tokyo Pop, and then Image ended up picking it up recently and putting it out on a different format.
Yeah, the whole thing was kind of a mess. It was Tokyo Pop was getting all these American creators like Becky Cloonan and my brain isn't working. The guy Kushu guy, Dan Hip, and basically they weren't making the kind of returns. It's a very boring story, but they weren't making the kind of returns that the Japanese manga stuff was. So they basically stopped putting it out. And I was halfway through a 400-page story, so I basically frantically contacted every company I could and got the guys from Image, who were very nice about it, to deal with Tokyo Pop and put it out as individual issues and actually get it out into comic book stores in a larger format.
Now, do you like working in this larger style format that's bigger than comic size, or does it make a difference when you're drawing?
Yeah, no, I think a lot about the final product, and because I'm a big comic book reader, and I think about the excitement of going to the store and getting a book, and it's so depressing if you're like, oh, I'm really excited about this book, and you get there and it's like a postage stamp that's 10 pages. Like there's creators who I like their work, but I had to learn to like the work because the way it was presented to me was always, it's like so much of it is how it's shown to you or something.
Now you put a lot of detail into everything that you do, from covers to everything else, even on little minute details and little hidden stuff.
Right.
Is a lot of that for your friends and family when they're reading it to see something, or a lot of it just inside jokes for you, or?
I think a little bit of both. My ideal way to work is to forget that other people are going to look at it and almost treat it like a diary and make fun of my own, just because you draw these. I think about the guy who did Akira Otomo and how backbreaking just drawing 1,000 windows, even if you got your 2 assistants, must be. And so for me, it's just to keep myself entertained while I'm working. I have to kind of talk about what I'm thinking about, and just draw like guys getting shot through the head with arrows, or someone pooping on the street, and just make fun of the music I'm listening to or anything. It's just
right on. Now King City is coming out in this large format. Is Image going to put it out in a collected edition for some fans, or?
I hope so. It's kind of up in the air. Tokyo Pop has the rights to publish it as a trade, and I'm basically trying to talk them into letting Image do it because I find the Image production to be really good.
Yeah.
They did my wife's book recently, Beast.
Which book?
It's called Beast that Marion Churchland did.
Okay.
And it came out beautiful, and they totally won me over on how nice an Image book can look.
Right on. Final question: the neck effect.
Oh, I got it for free. I grew up in Seattle, and there's an old friend of mine here at a tattoo shop, and I really liked his work, and so I was drunk at a bus stop, and I called someone up. I called them up, and I was like, I need an elephant on my neck. And it's not a good story, not a good decision. But
no, that's a great story by my standards. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to plug? A website?
Yeah, I've got a WordPress site. It's just Royal Boiler. If you look up Royal Boiler WordPress, like Royal Boiler, or my name, you can probably find there's a football player too, and you might get into football. But I'm working on a thing called Multiple Warheads next. That's going to be full color with Oni Press, and an art book for Image that will be out in about a year, so it's probably not worth plugging.
Nice. Cool, man. Thanks very much.
Yeah, totally. Thanks.